President Kenyatta is scheduled to visit Sweden and will arrive on Thursday, 2nd June 2022. The president will be in Sweden to commemorate 50 years since the United Nations Conference on Human Environment, which was first held in 1972. The event will act as a springboard to accelerate the implementation of the UN Decade of Action to deliver sustainable development across the world. Now, for Kenyans in Sweden, the bigger issue surrounding the president's visit is the catastrophic failure of the Kenyan embassy in Stockholm to inform Kenyans about the presence of President Uhuru Kenyatta in Sweden. More serious is the failure of the embassy to invite Kenyans in Sweden to meet and interact with the president. This is because the embassy has organized a secret private meeting with the president where dinner will be served. Led by the Kenyan ambassador to Scandinavia, Diana Kiambuthi, the embassy has invited embassy staff, their families, their friends, their sycophants, bootlickers and relatives of foreign diplomats to the dinner, leaving Kenyans out. This is unacceptable. Kenyans whom I have spoken to, like Sophia Njoroge, a leading Kenyan businesswoman in Stockholm, has been left out. Similarly, Councillor Daniel Mwaura has been left out, while Comrade Dick Kamau, a prominent Kenyan politician who was instrumental in the fight against Moi, has also been left out. Opinion leaders like Ngolia Kimanzu, Mark Gaya, Alex Wagunya, together with members of the Kenyan entertainment industry in Stockholm, like DJ EZ Frank, Moses Troubadour, and Billy Boy, have all been left out. This is mischievous, and I am doing this video so that the message can reach President Uhuru Kenyatta that he is scheduled to meet a bunch of Odianga books who are not representative of Kenyans in Sweden. The invitation list speaks of discrimination because the embassy has contacts of Kenyans and there is no justification whatsoever why Kenyans have not been invited to meet their president. It is pathetic that the presence of President Uhuru Kenyatta is not even an item of events happening at the official embassy website. The last event listed at the site was in April following the passing of former President Mwai Kibaki. The message that should reach President Uhuru Kenyatta is this. Number one, the so-called Kenyan is scheduled to meet at a dinner party are friends, relatives, sycophants, and bootlickers of Ambassador Diana Kiambuthi. Number two, Kenyans in Sweden are not happy that despite the president's impending presence in Stockholm, there is no public information about this development. There has been no contact between the embassy and Kenyans about the event. This should reach the president. Number three, when the president has to meet Kenyans in this kind of scenario, the meeting cannot be privatized. In this case, the venue of the meeting remains a top secret, not for the security reasons, but to keep Kenyans away from the event. This should reach the president that the embassy does not want Kenyans to meet him. Number four, since Ambassador Diana Kiambuthi arrived in Stockholm, she has consistently demonstrated a pathognomonic unwillingness to work with Kenyans, especially in Stockholm. Public holidays, which used to be celebrated publicly even during the days of former dictator Daniel Arap Moi, have all been converted into exclusive private parties where only a select few are invited for a drinking spree. This tendency must stop. Number 5, since her appointment to head the Kenyan embassy in Stockholm, Ambassador Diana Kiambuthi has failed in her dealings with Kenyans by being opaque and unreachable. In fact, the ambassador has squandered the goodwill Kenyans gave her when she arrived in Stockholm, and now she has emerged as the worst ambassador ever posted in Stockholm. She has destroyed the legacy of all other ambassadors when it comes to contacts with Kenyans. Number 6, during her tenure at the embassy, Kenyans in Stockholm have experienced what can be termed as the rudest embassy staff, especially the immigration officer. This officer has not only been unapproachable, but also full-mouthed. This too is unacceptable and must reach the president. Number 7, under the circumstances, the ambassador should be recalled forthwith because she is unfit to head the embassy. She has demonstrated an unwillingness to serve the interest of Kenyans in Scandinavia, and I know many Kenyans will agree that the community needs a new dispensation at the embassy. In conclusion, Kenyans are still searching for the venue of the secret meeting to storm it as a way of protest and to make Uhuru Kenyatta aware about corruption and theft at the embassy that has now forced them to exclude the Kenyan community in Stockholm from meeting their president. This is unacceptable. Kenyans in Stockholm need a radical change at the embassy as soon as possible. A president cannot be shielded from meeting citizens and instead exposed to a bunch of strangers because the embassy is looking for a fake crowd to justify theft of public funds. The president has a right to meet Kenyans when he is in Stockholm. Let this reach President Uhuru Kenyatta. From Okoth Sewe in Stockholm. Thanks for watching and spread this video.